It is crazy to think that I am up here. I need to muck out all of this. I need to pen them up and muck that outside out because I've just managed to, as you can see, make piles and clear the wet away. But I needed to chuck the sheep out to be able to come in with the bobcat. Anyway, the cows are milking. They're doing their thing and I'm doing something else. It's just crazy, honestly. It's just crazy. We had our first milk collection yesterday. I was on the motorway, which I was slightly cross about, but I couldn't get out of it. And I know a lot of people were like, what the hell are you doing going to Blackpool when your cows have just come? I'd arranged to go to Blackpool 2 or 3 months before we knew the date for the cows coming. So they literally put my face, Farmer's Guardian put my face on all the literature and stuff, and it would have been very, 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 very unfair and very unprofessional of me to back out at a late stage like that. It's unfair. You don't do things like that. So I literally went, I was there for an hour and a bit. And then I came home. So I spent more time travelling than I did when I was actually there. But do you know what? It was a good discussion. And, you know, it's a privilege to be asked to do these things, isn't it? Especially alongside people that are your friends and you look up to. It's just nice to be involved. So, yeah, I was back pretty swiftly. It only took me an hour and a half to get back, to be fair. And then I was very, very quickly scraping cows out again, covered in muck. So not a lot was lost. I need to muck this out desperately. Desperately. Myself, I'll come and get Alison, this cow. She's called Alison. I've just found that out now, by the way. It's gonna stick with me. And I thought, I'll just come and get Alison and I'll put her through. And guess who was already stood in the robot? The legend Alison, that is. And she's enjoying her fodder. Okay, so I have scraped all of this building. I will be swilling it down. I'm not gonna pressure wash it, only because I don't want these guys to get little coughs with it being a damp environment. I might be being silly here and I might be just, you know, better pressure washing it. But anyway, I'm going to sweep it. I'm going to swill it. I'm going to let it dry. I'm going to put hygiene powder down. Then I'm going to set up pens. Now, in an ideal world, in a perfect world, we would have calf pens with those little holes that they stick their heads in and everything would be perfect. But back to reality, obviously everything, as you can see, has cost pretty much a large fortune, not even a small one, a large fortune. So needs must at the minute. We are going with lambing pens, and they will just have to make do for now. There are plenty of things on the want list. The want list, not the need list. If I've showed you these ladies, I don't think I have. These are dry cows. So these are cows that are on their holiday. I think I might not put this in because I think I might have done a bit the other morning, but I was probably so tired and completely delusional that I don't remember saying it. I have a feeling I was sat on a trough. Maybe I wasn't. Anyway, these are dry cows. These are cows that are on the holiday, so the cows get a 6 weeks holiday. All these ladies here are the heaviest in calf, so the heaviest pregnant ladies here. We are waiting for one to calve. Literally any time now. 5 days she's due, but obviously give or take. And then some of them are a little while away. So this here is something brand new to me. But I'm really pleased with how clean they're staying and how happy they are. This is getting scraped every day out of the letterbox. Sorry, out of the envelope. People are going to be really disappointed I got that right, aren't they? We're going to scrape out the envelope. They've not been here that long and already we've nearly got a calf. Am I glad I cleaned that building out today? So when she starts calving, what I'll do is I will bring her over here. This is what this shed was designed for. This is what all those years ago this was designed for. They're crazy. Bring her over here and put her in this pen here. I think actually I'll probably leave it big like that just so she's got more room. She will calve. I will move all those wires. I will move all those wires, trust me. These guys will chew anything. So someone asked me the other day, and I'm going to put it in because I keep forgetting to say it, how much concrete went into the shed. So for the shed alone, without the concrete around the legs, we're not including that because that was done in 2020 and that was a long time ago. So from just the internals of the shed, everything you can see in here, there was 220 square cubes of concrete. Is that right? It's like square meters, isn't it? Cubes of concrete. So 220 cubes of concrete went into that shed there. Yeah, that someone asked the other day, so I thought, yeah, I would share that little nugget of information. If you want to make your eyes water, go and have a look at how much a square cube of concrete is. I'm asking for some proper help from somebody who knows about robots, because it's proper driving me mad, and I mean like a little bit crazy. At some point, do they make noises like an iPhone? Because I'm stood here at like, 6 o'clock in the morning or something. And then all of a sudden it bings like my WhatsApp ringtone. And I'm like, hello, hello. And then think nothing of it. And then it does it again later on. And I'm like, there's no rhyme or reason to when it does it. So then I'm sat in the office last night, studying this computer, trying to learn about milking cows. And how hilarious is that? I'm studying a computer, learning about milking cows. The way of the world nowadays. And it does it again twice. And I'm like, is Roy in the building with me? So I'm shouting, Roy, are you there? Roy, are you there? Anyway, I went and told him, I said, Roy, there's a phone in this building. And he's like, no, there's not. And I'm like, somebody's left a phone in this building. They must have done. No, they've not. And I'm like, what is going on? Here's my itty bitty titty cow. It's really the only one we're having there's two ones with slightly offset teeth, and this one that's got small tits. Apart from that, they're all an absolute pleasure. But she's kind of learnt now that I take her, which I see what people mean. So like I've gone and got her this morning and I've literally just patted her on the bum and she's walked straight in. Oh, it's telling me. I put her like on supervision. So it holds her. Right, I'm putting my phone away because it needs me. It's going to be quite the exciting musical video that I like to put out. I think these gates are going to stay in some form. So you can close them to form a pen that funnels into the robot. It just sort of needs to be worked out that the back can still get in. It's going to be a lot of gates going on. But you can fit past with the Bobcat. It's not causing any traffic jams. And if you've got heifers and stuff and you're having to push them in, which will happen, I know it will happen, it's not going to be as easy as this all the time. Yeah, I think them gates are going to stay, but obviously not in that form, like actually hung gates. We might have to just core a couple of holes, I don't know. We'll sort some out, but I like them how they're working. They are, yeah, they're very, very handy. Saying the absolute perfection of Gary and Dean doing this. Gary's builder came yesterday and he was worth double that. Like, he knows that though, doesn't he? He's definitely got a big head. Definitely got a massive head. He knows he's good. He knows he's good. Girls, why would you do that? God. At least you've got the decency to look ashamed of yourself. Move though out of your way. They just stand there looking at you, which is kind of funny. Oh, where was meant to... I daren't show the lads. Girls, you've let yourselves down. Like what's this? Other than what's brand new? What is this? They've literally like eaten the wall. Will some angle iron remedy it? You're so naughty.
You haven't seen anything yet.
What?
Nice straight on it.
You're joking? I've eaten that as well. Get out of the way, please. Out of my way. Well, it says, oh, I've just kicked one in the head. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm telling you off. I'm still very cross. Oh, no. What have they done? Oh, ladies. Oh, my God, Dale. Dale, your wall. Oh, my God. I'm going to have to get, like, a big... ASAP. A big cover or something. Oh, no. Right. The cows are watching the dogs and they've blocked the gateway up. I'm meant to squeeze through here. Excuse me. I had an issue. Sorry, I'm just literally doing a video of all the issues we've had. They're not bad issues, they're just things that we're learning about. This door was just wanging off its hinges. And can you see there, it's got bent on that corner. So, Mark, who's obviously genius and carried the whole project on his very broad and manly shoulders. If you ever need any electrician work, please do look him up. My point was, Mark put this up. It's basically just, you're in the way of my video. Right, no, you're in the way of my video. Get out of the way. That up. And then my dad put this on. So I'm just going to chop it off. And then it isn't stuck up in the air, like wanging around. I said to Anna, can you go around looking for cups? Oh my God.
Why is it beer up here?
Oh, because your dad keeps coming up here and sitting in front of a computer at night. It's his new hobby. I don't know whether it's just me. I think we're going to need to put a fan in. This room is like proper condensation in. Maybe an opening window would have been better, but we didn't think we needed one. Like, look, is this normal, people? Is that normal? And like literally on the walls as well. I have a feeling it's going to go like mouldy, if anything. I just don't know. I just don't know. Yeah. Maybe a fan. Maybe a fan. Because it's like, yeah, something's not sitting right with me in here. And I think it's just the fact that there's condensation everywhere. But if this is normal, that's fine. But I just don't feel like it should be like this. Well, I mean, that's not that condensation. On this front here, that's not that bad. I get some milk out of there. Phone, don't drop your phone. Wow. That is so cool. Oh, this was Roy's granddad's. And he used to work at a dairy farm. And he used to take a dip of it every day. And he'd take it home on his bicycle like this. And I actually, until now this second, I forgot we had it. So I've just gone in and literally bleached the hell out of it to make it like sterile. And then I'm going to use this as my milk dipper. Can I reach? That's the question. Can I reach in here? I can see people shouting at me not to do this. I'm doing it. I am doing it. I've not had any yet. Oh, she's gonna fall off. Oh no, it's quite far down. I don't know if I can reach. What about if I fall in? Are you ready? Oh my God, Roy's gonna tell me off. Right, that's not gonna fall off, is it? No. Okay. Holy shit. Don't drop it, 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 don't drop anything. I've got some. Right. Do a runner before anyone sees. Don't smell funny. Tastes like milk. Tastes like milk. Surprise, surprise! Milky. It is milky. Just checking my cow that's due to calve. No straw is ridiculously priced, but these girls are actually paying for it themselves. And with your suckler cows, I'm not saying there's no reward, but there's no reward. Ladies, this is a family channel. Okay. Look away, children. Look away. Where's that lamb? Decided whether or not these are to be done every day, would you? Like, do you know what I mean? Or the last, like, for suckler cows, this is clean. This is absolutely immaculately clean for a suckler cow. But we're not stocked as high in here as we usually are because it was designed for this many cows. They're not quite the same animal. And, do you know what? I think they're eating a lot of straw. What? That's my coffee. That's my coffee. Get away. Right now, here's really special. Look at its ears. When it was a baby. Hello. When it was a baby, the other calves chewed its ears and made them sore. So that's why she's got little cauliflower ears like a rugby player. So I need the name of a good female rugby player. Cousins come. And just to buy the voucher for something. How cute is this tractor though? How cute is this? Love it. So I am just doing random stuff. I've just put a lock on a cabinet that is for medicines for farm insurance because I've got to tick a load of boxes, to be honest. And to be fair, we probably should have one anyway. We do have them in a locked building though, so I always thought we're not farm insured, so it doesn't really matter. Anyway, going forward, medicines, cabinet, locked, job done. Somebody's asked slurry storage. So, going forward, we will be putting some sort of lagoon in, whether that be, now this is very dependent on all sorts of things, prices, grants, whether or not things need to be roofed over. It might not come to anything, it might, who knows, change of government, that kind of thing. So, money, that's the big one, to be perfectly honest. We need to get some money coming in to be able to afford to do these things, because Rome was not built in a day, and it was definitely not built for free, let me tell you. Slurry storage, lagoon, tower, store tower, concrete formed lagoon, concrete tower. It could be any number of things. At present, people want to know what we're doing with slurry. So, do you know what? I'm going to show you. So, slurry storage. At present, what do we have? We have no lagoon up yet. People may have noticed this, and they'll definitely have noticed this. Now, there's drone footage of the farm from above. That will sit at the end of this shed. So, underneath this shed here, we have about 10,000 gallons worth of storage. I'll show you, I'll tell you how much we got, and then I'll show you how far up it is since the cows have come. That there is 20,000 gallon storage. Now that's going to be the reception pit that the separator goes into, and then obviously it will go on to some other form of or whatever we decide. So there's 20 there, there's 10 there. At the top, the slats run all the way down under the shed. Not, you can't see them, they're under, there's a pipe all the way under the shed. And then it will come out at the end here. Now currently that is 100% blocked off. There's no possible way of slurry making its way down here. And as you can see, that was just to stop children, lambs, whatever going in. That's the end of it. That will then go into that concrete reception pit, which is at the top there, you can see piled up. And then this field here is dedicated to, sadly, some sort of storage. So at present, what we're doing, we're not in an MVZ, so technically we could actually spread it. But we also have existing storage underneath this shed here, which comes out there. So we're just pumping across, basically. Yes, it's a pain in the arse, I won't lie. It's not brilliant, but it is what it is. It just is what it is. We can't do anything else. We definitely couldn't afford to do anything else. Because as you know, these things are bloody costly. So I'll show you Sorry, this is really serious for me, isn't it? This is my actual personality. I'll show you how far up we are. These guys arrived. Sorry, just hit one in the face. Give me a litre extra, like less milk, won't it, for whacking it one. They arrived on, is it Thursday? It's now Sunday, and this is how far up this is. Can you see it? So we've got a little way to go, but to be fair, it's pretty up there, isn't it? So it's gonna need emptying ASAP. That was organised of you. Got the main one going across here, and then we've got two running up the side. This here is Grazing, obviously not being used yet. We want to get used to the cows. They've never been out. This is a really long video. I might split it into two, you know. The cows have never been out. Where they were housed all year round. But they were in a very similar layout of shed to this. So bags of cubicles, robots at the end. We are also amazed at how well this has gone and how well they've taken to the robots. Honestly, there has been very little problems that way. Grazing is actually, I can show you. It basically slots together like a big bloody Meccano set, gets sealed properly. People who've had them and then struggled to seal them, to be honest, I think you need to get them pretty bang on and your levels need to be really, really good. Dean, please come back because we know that you're the only person who could do this properly. This is a Grazing. It's not big, is it? It just is what it is. You can see a cow walks in, which is great, and there's a Texas gate in there that flaps and it just directs which way they're allowed to go. How much milk did we produce in the first 2 days? So we had them from, what day was it? We had them, what time did they arrive? Probably about 11ish. So say dinner time, they started milking properly. They got them all through, and then the next day they milked properly all on their own and overnight, and then the next day the milk tanker came at 3 o'clock, and I think there was 5,500 litres went. Now, it won't have been the best quality stuff. We all know that. They've been on a mucky wagon. They've all been weeing on each other. They'll have had dirty bags. Everything will have been slightly substandard. So we just need to get them settled down and into a routine, get everything clean, get everything level, do you know what I mean? And then start to look forward. I don't think just keeping everything scrupulously clean. The scraper's an issue, I won't lie. The scraper is an issue. Bobcat is not ideal at all. It's far too bang-handed. There's no viewing around you. Visibility is slightly lacking. It has its very, very good points, and I love a Bobcat, you know I do. But I think for this task, I don't know, we'll have to look at doing something else. Ideally, in the long run, we want a robot sucker upper, not a scraper, because we're not on a slatted system. We need it to be able to suck it off and dump it at a certain point. Sorry, my arm's hurting. I should keep you up there, then you don't see my double chin like this. I know you want to see my double chin. I'm not looking that good, to be fair. But yeah, I think going forward, robot is the way forward, but they are a lot of money and we just need to save up. There's a lot of wants, like I said yesterday or this morning. I can't remember, to be fair. I'm very tired. But there's a lot of wants on the list, but needs are a different thing. So yeah, we'll just get it out of the way first. But yeah, I hope I cleared a few things up slurry storage wise. A few people have asked me, a few people have Instagram messaged me, and then someone had sent me something that had been written on Farming Forum about they wonder where the slurry storage is. But that is where it is. I hope that does clear a few things up. It will be better in the future, but going forward, we just kind of need to make some money, really, to be honest. Oh, there's a surge of new people following, whether that be Instagram, YouTube or anything else, and just please will you remember this, I will never ask you for money. There's also been a surge in people setting up scam accounts in my name, which is really annoying. I will never ask you for money. I will never ask you to message me either. That's been another one. Please go and follow me on Telegram and speak to me. I don't have Telegram. I don't even know what it is. I'm presuming it's porn. It might not be. I don't know, but I'm just presuming. Either that or it's a scam. It's either a scam or it's rude. Don't do it. And in all cases, I will never ask you to message me privately, and I will never ask you for money. So please do not assume that any of them are me, because I've had several messages on Instagram, private messages, saying, oh, really sorry, I don't have Telegram, so I can't speak to you. I'll message you on here instead. And I've gone, I don't know what you're talking about. And so I've gone and read the comments, and this person's telling you to message them on Telegram. Anyway, I won't do that, so yeah, just keep that in mind. Oh, we've got a window. I won't be able to shout at people now. Oh, yeah, I will. Does novelty wear off though, does it? Or does it not? I'm thinking not. The bobcat's in the shed. I was scraping out and he said, don't worry about it, he'll just get it off with this. I have never seen one of these work. That is so amazing. That's mega good. Aviation updates. He totally did it on purpose. Welcome to my office, Alison. What have you brought me? Ooh. What have you brought me? She's brought me a present.
Snazzy.
Oh!
Farm assured.
That's snazzy. So we've just gone under here to try and... Me and Kieran, by the way, that's not Roy. We're trying to figure out why this isn't working. Are you ready? Can you see which way the arrow points? It's the wrong way round. Gosh, they're just so silly.
It's an easy fix.
It's not an easy fix, really, though, is it? Because it's
Turn the water off.
it's a pressurised kind of thing. It's not a normal water top. I don't know what that means. Does that mean we need to turn that big tank off?
Well, you'll have to shut the tank. That'll be easiest.
Sorry, I'm just videoing us. Do you mind? I'm asking your permission after I've done it.
You turn the water tank off. We'll turn the water pump off so it doesn't burn out the motor.
Yeah.
And then we'll have to depressurise the system.
This sounds really lengthy. Okay.
And then swap it over.
Right, okay, let's go and do it. Look, we've got an audience. Okay, cool. Look at this lad just like fixing everything.
I won't get that far, did not yet.
And we're on farm assurance stuff, to be honest. I'm asking him questions about robots and he's telling me the answers, which is good. So anything that comes to my mind, like what to do about problem cows, how to use the computer system, that kind of thing, he's been really, really helpful. I can still hear the WhatsApp sound. He has texted people at Lely and asked if anyone's left a phone behind, but no one's been forthcoming. There is a sound. There is.
You've hid one.
Honest to God, I haven't hid a phone. I've got friends coming to help you. Just. We've not got around to that breeding bit yet. That'll be interesting. This is service.
This is bumper.
Abby, if you want to know why he stinks when he comes home tonight, that's why. Girls, Kieran's made you a waterfall. Oh, it's such a good water feature. Very pretty. Oh no, you can't lie on the floor now. That is beautiful. Beautiful. So you can name your cows. Don't tell Roy. And obviously they've got proper names on the pedigree certificate and whatnot. And I think that's probably the name you're meant to use. So obviously, Wonky Fias, when she goes into the robot, it now shows her name as Wonky Fias. Wonky Fias. So I'm going to put Wonky Fias on a notification so that the robot rings me when she goes in, so that I can take a picture of her name on the screen for my own absolute joy. I'm saying that this is misuse of robots. I don't know what everyone else thinks, but like, I'm loving it. give you a clue, it wasn't me and there was only me and Roy here. Really big aviation update somewhere. Yes! Legend! Another one. Aviation updates are good today. They are so good. So this is my padlock for my cabinet that locks the medicines away. Bollocks, 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 bollocks. Everything's going wrong. There's something to be said for sitting under a really big oak tree watching the sunset.